આજે CVM યુનિવર્સિટીની અંડર CVM સ્કૂલ ઓફ ડિઝાઇનનું લોન્ચ પ્રોગ્રામમાં હું આપ સર્વનું સ્વાગત કરું છું. CVM છેલ્લા 77 વર્ષથી શિક્ષણ જગતમાં કાર્યરત છે અને CVMનું હંમેશા એ મોટો રહ્યો છે, એ વિઝન રહ્યું છે કે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીઝ અને માર્કેટની બદલાતી રહેતી ડિમાન્ડને પ્રમાણે સ્ટુડન્ટ્સને તૈયાર કરવામાં આવે અને એને ધ્યાનમાં રાખીને આજે CVM સ્કૂલ ઓફ ડિઝાઇનનું લોન્ચ કરવામાં આવ્યું છે, જેના વિશે હું અમારા VC સરને રિક્વેસ્ટ કરીશ કે આપ એના પર થોડું વધારે ડિટેલ.
Thank you. On behalf of CVM University, I am welcoming all the media partners in this launch program. So as Madam has said, today we are going to launch CVM School of Design, and we all are aware about the new education policy. It's a national vision of Narendra Modi ji that we should provide the courses or we should provide the education for the new generation, and that courses or the education is supposed to be skill based. So the School of Design, which we are going to start from this year, is going to provide two courses. The first course is BTech course in UI UX, and second course is animation, gaming and VFX. So both the courses are in line of the NEP 2020, which is the national vision, and both courses are going to provide the skill-based education. So if you talk about the content, the courses are more focused for the practical orientation. So the content is around more than 90% content is practical learning, and roughly around 10% is the theoretical part. So at the end of graduation or even before graduation, students are going to start the internship in the industries and they start earning. So before they get the degrees, they'll get the job in the industries, or they can start their own animation company, they can start their own gaming companies, and even they can employ so many other graduates. And if you look the current ecosystem after engineering studies, NASCOM and EICT is talking about the non-employability of the graduating students. So that point we are focusing. So અમે જે ફોકસ કરવા માંગીએ છીએ એમ્પ્લોયેબલ ગ્રેજ્યુએટ્સ જનરેટ કરવા માટેનો અમારો એક પ્રયત્ન છે. Looking to that concern of the nation, we are going to start these two programs, and for both the courses fees છે એ 90,000 પર સેમેસ્ટરની ફીસ છે. જે ગુજરાતમાં આ લેવલનો કોર્સ ઓફર કરતી જે ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યુશન્સ છે, જે યુનિવર્સિટીઝ છે, એમાં એ લિસ્ટ ફીસ છે, અને ઓવર એન્ડ અબાઉ દેટ અમે એની ઉપર સ્કોલરશીપ પણ આપવાનો અમારા અંડર વિચારમાં ચાલી રહ્યું છે. એટલે કોર એજ્યુકેશન, એઝ મેડમ હેઝ સેડ, CVM and CVM US legacy to provide the quality education. So in line of our philosophy, we are going to start these two new courses, and I'm very sure that the media will provide the right message to the society about the value of such a program, and this is the benefit for the student community and at large to the society. Thank you. Thank you.
આપણી સાથે સંજીવ સર છે, જે મુંબઈથી છે અને આ ક્ષેત્રના ખૂબ જ એક્સપર્ટ છે અને જે આપણે એડવાઇઝરી બોર્ડમાં પણ છે. તો હું એમને રિક્વેસ્ટ કરીશ કે આ કોર્સ વિશે ડિટેલ માહિતી અને કોર્સના સ્કોપ વિશે ડિટેલ માહિતી આપે. સર.
Yeah, hello, hi, I'm Sanjeev. I've been in the industry of animation since 1991, so a lot of years. And firstly, thank you for having me here and inviting me for this, because I'm a big advocate of the animation industry, and wherever it is booming, I like to be there and try to push the growth for the industry itself. I have seen, I don't know if all of you are aware that in 1991, the TV industry boomed in India. It was the time Star TV came to India, it got launched, and the broadcasting industry. Earlier we only had Doordarshan. Then suddenly we had Star, Sony, Live, everybody started coming into India, and the big boom, which is still today, is still going on. For the next 25-30 years, the boom of broadcasting happening. Today in our industry, we are talking about the boom of the animation, VFX. It's just not one industry. It's just not a broadcasting. It's not a medium where you go and see a content. That time the medium was only television, and the boom was huge. The huge amount of people got attracted to the industry, got jobs in the industry, and naturally it grew very well. All languages boomed just with the boom of TV, that is broadcast. Today we are talking about mobile. The same content is watched on mobile. On the mobile itself, there are different OTT platforms. Like you have Hotstar, you have Sony, and they are just growing in huge numbers daily. Apart from that, the same content you can watch on different monitors, like a laptop, you can watch on TV. The same content is there as well. Now again, the other industry which is there, which is video effects. Now that content which you are watching also needs a lot of effects, visually, animation based. Then you have gaming industry, which is supposed to it already has crossed internationally as of number of earning wise than the movies all across the world. So gaming is here, and the movie industry, that is it is over here. So it has already surpassed the movie industry within a span of last 7 years, and the boom mostly happened during the COVID time itself. And as you all know, since we got a topic of COVID, during that time, all of you must have seen the consumption of content. Everybody wanted to watch something new. Either it's on Instagram, either it's on other social platforms, either it's on an OTT platform. So the content requirement now in India is so huge that to deliver the content, it's getting very difficult. And that's exactly where this course comes in the picture. This is an industry, in our sense of the industry, as the industry experts, is going to boom quadruple and multiple times than what we have even imagined. Because there is a huge, people know what all they can do with the help of mobile. People know what all they can do with social media. The kids who are like 6th standard, 5th standard and 4th standard are creating contents of their own, and today are having their own YouTube channel. Now that's not heard of. So that's a content, and that kid is also learning visual effects in some form online on YouTube tutorials. He can figure out a small software, and that small software teach him a little bit effects, and he's making his own story, which was not possible 30 years back. So I hope I'm getting excited to let you know, to understand the immense penetration of content is already very huge. If you're not aware of the growth, is the kids not at the only age from the 10th standard onwards, but only below are already aware of it. And when they want to enter the industry of this huge magnum of gaming, visual effects and TV and films, is this the correct course to go towards that? Because this, and plus, like you mentioned also, 90% practical, 10% hands-on is, like, I think is a wonderful way to go about. That's the best way taught about. That's the way it's taught internationally as well. So I think to answer the question, yes, the course is at the right time, and is at the right time in today also, when you're counseling or talking to the young generation, they are already aware of the certain requirements of the industry. They already are aware what possibilities are there. There is a lot of, just to let you know, there's a few examples. Like I was just in Vadodara. Before that, I was in MP, and there are some small. We're traveling like around 100 kilometers off the main city, and in those places also there are studios who are doing content for, say, Finland, Scotland, and something in Canada, which is for Vancouver. There are offshoring work which is coming from internationally already, with a setup of small kids of 10 and 15, bunch of small groups are doing that. Now, we ask them, 10, 15 groups, how are you handling such a volume of work? They say, no, we are not the only people. I have a friend in Dehradun, I have a friend in Chandigarh, and there's already a network. So they have figured a way out of not just having a place, but with their search or with their handling of social media, or handling of cloud, they are doing wonderful work, great quality work outside. That's just a small bunch of students, which quantum is already very huge. It's just that. After that, there are the huge industries which are like 1,000 plus, 5,000 plus, based out of all across the big metros, who are already hiring in a big way. So that's one. The second thing is, US right now is looking at India in a big way. As rightfully said, our Prime Minister is pushing the agenda very well all across, and we are always the front runner and being the country which can take in offshore work. We have been doing this for the last 15 years for international market, and now we have matured how to handle work from international work. And with the relation with our neighbors, China, the US is not having a good relation, so they are pushing the work to India, which is a great thing. And it's not a temporary thing, it's a long-term thing. So that is helping a lot to a nation as well. And I think that is also seeing a lot of our local talent also going to internationally and being working over there. There are a lot of kids going to in Australia, the down south. They are also going to Europe. Europe is hiring very well as well. US economy is right now a little bit low, but there's a great speculation that by September they'll be coming back rocking, and the content is going to be very good. So I think to look at a course which is hands-on in the medium of VFX, gaming and media and movies is a wonderful thing to happen. And I think I always propagate that it should happen with most of the universities to push this, because the requirement for talent is going to be huge. Yeah. Thank you.
So is this a 3 years course or
4-year program.
4 years?
I think 4-year course is a very good time, because normally
Running man?
Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Charutar Vidya Mandal is going to be. Yeah. Myself, Dr. Himanshu Suri, Provost, CVM University. Along with me, we have Ms. Agneswari Adia, Registrar of CVM University. Today we are gathered here to announce the launch of BDS program, Bachelor's of Design course under CVM University. એટલે જે ચારુતર વિદ્યામંડળ યુનિવર્સિટી સ્પોન્સરિંગ બોડી છે ચારુતર વિદ્યામંડળ છે, which is a very long legacy in education. It's one of the oldest and biggest charitable trusts in the western part of country, managing more than 40 institutions, and we are providing education starting from kindergarten to research in medicine, in pharmacy, in engineering and architectural studies. And today we are going to launch the Bachelor's of Design course in the two disciplines. The first discipline is BDS course in UI UX, and the second course is animation, gaming and VFX. And આજે બંને કોર્સ જે અમે લોન્ચ કરી રહ્યા છીએ, એ બંને કોર્સ જે નેશનલ એજ્યુકેશન પોલિસી 2020 છે એની ઇનલાઇન બંને કોર્સીસ છે, બિકોઝ NEP 2020 is focusing more about the skill based education. So આપણા પ્રાઇમ મિનિસ્ટર નરેન્દ્ર મોદીજીની જે વિઝન છે એ વિઝન ઇનલાઇન આ બંને કોર્સીસ છે, because both the courses are going to provide the skill based education. And when students are learning these courses, so course na educational activities વખતે એમને internship opportunity મળશે. So they start earning while they are learning the course, and at the end of graduations there are many options available in gaming, in animation industries for their job. Even they may become the entrepreneur to start their own business, and they may recruit many students and many graduates in their own industries. So આ જે કોર્સ છે BDS course in animation, VFX and gaming, and the second course BDS in UI UX, બંને કોર્સ છે એ કરંટ ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીયલ રિક્વાયરમેન્ટના કોર્સીસ છે, અને CVM University is always taking care for the need of the industries and the requirement from the society. So looking to the need of the industries and the way we need to train our youth, we are going to offer these two courses which are very innovative courses. અને આ બંને કોર્સની ફીસ પર સેમેસ્ટર 90,000ની છે, એની ઉપર અમે સ્કોલરશિપ આપવાનું પણ વિચારીએ છીએ. અને એઝ આઈ સેડ અર્લિયર, while students are doing internship, they can start earning the money also. So while they are learning the course, even they can start earning their own like work also. So with this vision, we are going to start these two courses in Bachelor's of Design program. Thank you. Thank you. Sir, if you would like to add. So we have with
है, मैं इंडस्ट्री में काफ़ी सालों से 1991 से अराउंड 30 प्लस साल मुझे इंडस्ट्री में हुए. आई थिंक ये इंडस्ट्री ये साल से आगे बढ़ने ही वाली है, क्योंकि एनिमेशन, वीडियो, गेम्स एंड मोबाइल गेम्स इंडस्ट्री ऑलरेडी दुनिया में सबसे आगे बढ़ चुकी है, एंड ऐसी कोर्स की रिक्वायरमेंट ये इंडिया के लिए बहुत ज़रूरी है. आई थिंक एज पर द लाइक राइटफुली सेड, नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने जो मेक इन इंडिया का प्रोग्राम चाहे, वैसा काम भी इंडिया में बहुत ऑलरेडी आ रहा है. एंड आई थिंक ये काम के लिए नए बच्चे और नए स्किल्स की बहुत ज़रूरत है. सो ऐसे प्रोग्राम आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, एंड दे विल मेक ग्रेट ग्रोथ फॉर द कंट्री एज. थैंक यू.